the Tal Vocoder here. This is a free vocoder synth, and it's a little tricky to set up. And so, and especially in Logic, it's different than in other DAWs. So to set this up, I just created this instrument track here and then put the vocoder as the instrument. And so you're not going to find this in like the actual instruments here. So if I go to Tal, there's Tal Noisemaker. That's another free Tal synth that I downloaded, but that is not what we want. So we want to actually go down to MIDI controlled effects here, and there is Tal Vocoder. So we load that up, and so that's what we have here. Now you want to choose what audio it's actually going to be using to generate the sound. And so here I chose audio 5, which is right here. I just named Vox Vocoder. So you just need some kind of audio that is going to actually, that the vocoder is going to draw from to create the sound. So that's what I'm using here. And so now our vocoder is good to go. We just need the actual notes that we want the vocoder to sing, to play. And so I took the notes from the actual harmony. And so to do that, I just went in here, I believe. Yeah, and so I did the flex tool here. So I did flex pitch. So that generated all the notes. And then I go to edit and create MIDI track from the flex pitch data. So that actually takes what I sang and turns it into MIDI. And then I need a little cleaning up, quantizing and all that. And that was how I was able to get the melody there. And so now we have the vocoder. And I think now that I'm hearing this, it's actually singing the wrong lyrics. So I might want to choose a different audio source. So I think I'll just choose the lead audio or lead vocal here, which is this. So let's find that. Lead vocal, which is audio 2 apparently. So now we'll hear what that's doing. Nice, so it's doing the same notes, but it's now singing different lyrics based off the vocal track I selected there. By the way, you'll probably want to turn this chorus effect on here. It sounds a lot better. So without the chorus. And then you got an EQ in here, and you have different presets. So you can kind of change how it actually sounds. So that's nice, but maybe we want to double this up, make it a little thicker. So maybe we can drop this down an octave.
This is the way we need.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to blow up that like button like you're Luke Skywalker attacking the Death Star. And if you want more help creating synthwave music, be sure to click the video playing on the screen right now, as this includes my full in-depth tutorial on creating a synthwave song from start to finish. With that, have an awesome day and keep creating.